steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. Seen just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Washington football team.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
What?
The bye weeks are over.
What?
It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up, oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
Kaepernick to throw again. Flush to his right.
Daddy.
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Daddy.
It's off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st.
Why would you put him there?
At their own 39-yard line.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The first carry now for Benny Snell. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
What?
It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Where you at? Yeah.
Oh, it's 2nd down. It's Snell.
Where are you going?
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Could you? Don't listen.
Trying to run for it with Snell. Oh, he's got some breathing room. now off to the races down the right side. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
The 2-yard line.
Now here's Snell, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Snell. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Now it's Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. Oswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
I heard you.
Oswell
Get out what?
after the touchdown.
Sit on the bed with him.
This will make it into the end zone.
He want to get out what?
Past the 20 to the 22-yard.
No, he don't want to go out there.
Washington takes over first and 10.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 42 on that one and a first down.
And the Washington first down.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. Open man here, Sims complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
21 yards. First down, Washington.
Into the red zone now, Kaepernick. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Stephon Tuitt able to record his 5th sack of the season. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
Third down.
From the gun on third down, Kaepernick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, so these teams match touchdowns. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Steelers take over first and
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 32 on the play. They run the counter. Snell. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Roethlisberger. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Man, and he hits him in stride. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Snell on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 23. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. On first down, this is Geis. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitz...
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Steelers 14, Washington 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Washington will take over 1st and
out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-10. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me?
Either way, so Akron's look at offense, defense here.
Nice first down.
If this ball goes to Northern Illinois, hold on, folks, because...
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34
if Akron does
yards.
retain possession, they're going to inbound, and it's got to be a quick trap and look for the steal. And then if
Throw to the
not,
right here, taken
foul.
in by McLaurin.
Because even
And
two
he is
free throws
into
keep
the
this a
end zone
two-possession
for a
game.
Washington touchdown.
Yeah, it will. That's
Terry
exactly
McLaurin,
what you see
his
with the
14th
whiteboard out.
touchdown now on the
Interim
year.
head coach Lamar
And
Chapman
Washington now an extra point away from tying
line
this
up,
thing
but
up.
if they have
Extra
the
point hit
basketball,
by Hopkins. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
when they get the
This
basketball,
one
next
tied
he's
at
looking for his
14
spot
now as
to
he
run on
sends
the
this one
offensive
away.
end. First of all, they'll look
And
at the
this will
stop
not be
defensively
returnable. It's
here.
out of-
And, of course, the Akron Zips. Jackie, a little bit surprised that Ali fired up that triple from that corner a moment ago.
Yeah, there were
Back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you
looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
Number 17,
Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown.
He is good.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard
The
line.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back of the back 7, phenomenal.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Roethlisberger. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And the Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
Kaepernick's pass.
Terry McLaurin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And Washington going to add on to their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
28. Steelers 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete on the throw.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
25-yard line.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Kaepernick. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Good job how that boy stepping up, finally.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And his pass incomplete.
Well, so much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Now Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
42-yard line.
In to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Here's Snell yet again. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Michael Kendricks charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 42 yards. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A huge play there for Washington. 59 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Flushed out right. That's caught. It's Thomas. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here we go on 4th down. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And now their defense came through to the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
Back now in Pittsburgh. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They're going to run again with Snell. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 11 yards there, 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
Washington 35, Steelers 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Snell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line. Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. 4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. The throw over the middle taken in. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Easy. 7-7.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
3rd and 2.
50.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Chase Claypool with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to get this out to the 25. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From midfield, here's Kaepernick. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 3rd down, goal to go from the 8. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, but still a decent ways from the end zone now on 4th and goal.
A gain of 5 yards leads to 4th down and goal.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick, and it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Steelers. So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was and as dramatic an ending as we had, the post-game press conference is going to be key because they're going to be